Hello guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I did a video because the holidays have just been really hectic. Apologize for that, but hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things in the new year. Hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year's. I hope all of your dreams and wishes will come true for the new year. So, for me, we were busy. We went to Tokyo to see the wife's parents, in-laws. It was just a crazy time. We spent 8 days there visiting, relatives, cousins, and going here and there around Tokyo. We also spent 2 days. One day in Disney Sea and another day, the next day in Disneyland. And wow, I need a vacation after my vacation. It was that hectic. Tokyo's amazing. There's so much to do, so many stores, so many restaurants, so many people. Oh man, everywhere you go you gotta wait on a line. You're like bumping shoulders with everybody. Everywhere you go, it's that crowded. So I was really happy to get back to Hokkaido where it's very, it's not that populated, so you got elbow room. Yeah, it's fun to visit. Tokyo's really a great place. It's really fun to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. And there you go with that. But we did have a good time with the family and really enjoyed ourselves. Ate some good food, and just had a great time and all. So let's get started on what I picked up. I got some really cool stuff in Tokyo. So was excited to get that. So let's get started. For the first thing, what I got was When a Stranger Calls, and this is the 2006 remake of the original 1979 movie, which is about a babysitter who starts getting threatening telephone calls from an unidentified stranger. I've never seen the remake. I did see the original a long time ago. It was a really great movie, so I think the remake got, kind of mid-reviews, so not really great and not really bad either. So there's the back of that, and as far as inside, we got the same artwork that's on the very front cover here with the cell phone. It's funny, in the 1979, they're calling a regular telephone, and I guess the updated version, they're on a cell phone. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's the first one I got. Next thing I got was the 2006 adaptation of the Stephen King book, Desperation. I remember seeing this. This is a really great show. I really like this. This is a made-for-TV film, which most of Stephen King's stuff is. Really happy to get this because I've been collecting a lot of the Stephen King stuff. It still eludes me. I cannot find it, but this is the DVD, and the first one was a DVD. These were really, really cheap in a used store. Got them for about a couple of dollars each, so really happy to get this. This movie is basically about a couple who drives through this small hodunk town and gets stopped by a psycho sheriff who accuses them of having marijuana, takes them into the police station, and all kinds of strange stuff starts taking place. The sheriff is played by Ron Perlman, which is an amazing actor, and yeah, it's a pretty good show. There is the back cover there. I seen this quite a while ago, but I'm really looking forward to seeing this again. And the disc artwork is basically the same thing that's on the cover here. Okay, so that's the second thing. Next we got is one of my all-time favorite movies, and that is the Mothman Prophecies. Really, this has got to be in my top 20, at least. So, really love this show. It was a 2002 supernatural suspense film about the events that took place in Point Pleasant back in between November of 1966 and December of 1967, where a creature that appeared to be a giant moth-type man was spotted, kind of a forbearing or an afterbearing to tragic events that happened there. starring Richard Gere, which you can see right there on the cover. Really excellent show. If you've not seen this, you got to do yourself a favor and go get this. Really great show. Back cover there, and this is a deluxe collector's edition, so I'm not sure what's on the extra disc there, but the DVD, 2 DVDs here, and it comes with a little booklet here also about the show. So really good edition. I really like that. Looking forward to revisiting this one. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, I really love this show. Next I got is 2002 Ghost Story. And this is a story, supernatural ghost story, about this ship which is called the Antaria Granza. There's a tragic event happens on the dance floor where a lot of people get killed. Fast forward to the future, I guess you would say, and the ship is found floating in international waters. So salvage crews are rushing to get this, and you can imagine what's happening on this ship here. So, anyways. Really good show. A lot of people, I see this pop up on the boards and stuff that I frequent a lot. So it's a pretty classic show, Ghost Story. There's the back of that right there. Always love me a good ghost story. And again, the disc art is the same as the cover there. So there you go. Next we got is Skeleton Key. Okay, and this is a 2005 supernatural horror film about a hospice nurse that is working in this old plantation home where former inhabitants were practicing voodoo in there. So there's some leftover stuff in this home that this hospice nurse is experiencing. Middle of the road horror movie, not bad. There's your back cover right there. And as far as disc art, again, seems like all of these, same thing as the cover right there. Okay, next one we got is the classic Cabin Fever. This thing always gets mixed reviews. You either love it or you hate it. I actually loved it, so there you go. Your typical story, 2002 black comedy horror movie about a group of college students that rent this cabin in the woods, and they encounter or succumb to a flesh-eating virus. Eli Roth was the director of this, so anything that he touches usually is pretty damn good. I like this, like I said, you either love it or you hate it, and I tend to be in the first group there. I love it. So there you are, the back cover right there, and as far as the disc, same thing as the other ones. The cover art there, and you got a scene selection art card in there. So, pretty happy to have this. Cabin Fever. Next I got is Dreamcatcher, which is a 2003 sci-fi horror film, which was adapted from a Stephen King book by the same name. And it's about 4 friends who encounter an invasion of parasitic aliens. The cover's really nice. It's kind of lenticular in a way, and the 3D, it's probably not very good to see on the camera here, but yeah, middle of the road horror movie, not bad. I seen it a while ago, and it it wasn't bad. So there you are. There's the back cover right there. Disc art being a little bit different from the front, kind of blue with an eye there. Which would probably be the same picture right there. Okay, so these things I got locally, and all of them were really, really cheap, probably a couple of dollars each. So really happy to get those. I really got some good titles there, I think. Nothing like obscure that I've never heard of. So I've actually heard of all of those films. So glad to add them to my collection. Now, for the thing that I got in Tokyo, this is not horror, but I thought I'd add it in there and show you guys what I picked up. And that is the steelbook of Empire Strikes Back Star Wars. I'm looking to get all of these steelbooks here. They didn't have the first one, which I wanted to get the first one first, of course. and they were completely sold out of them, so I opted to get the second one, and I will order the first one on Zavi. I cannot buy all of these at one time because it's over like, you know, $150 for all of them together, so I'll just kind of collect one at a time as I go. But really great artwork on this, really happy to have this, especially as the new movie came out recently, and I will be going to see that on Monday in a couple of days. I'm going to go see the 3D version. There's the disc art there with the Chewbacca on it, and as far as the back, just the walkers there. Really cool. I'm happy to have these, and I know I was a big Star Wars fan. Me and my cousin had a contest about who could go to the movie theater and see it the most. I think I ended up like 16 times, and he beat me at 23. So yeah, I was a big Star Wars fan, especially the first couple of films. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen all of them, but I'm looking forward to revisiting them and going through all of the movies again. I didn't see the newest ones, so looking forward to doing that. The next thing I got is not a movie, but it is horror. And that is a Funko Pop, my first one. And it was kind of an impulse buy. I was in Yodobashi Camera, which is this 8th floor of mega goodness, everything electronics you could think of, figures, and just amazing stuff. And this thing was the last one on the shelf, and I was like, whoa. I grabbed it. So, Nosferatu, Funko Pop. Really happy to have this. I'm not so big into collecting figures, but I guess if it is horror related, I will probably pick them up. I'm not going to go out of my way to get them, but if they're standing there in front of my face, I had to grab it. So there you are, number 136 Nosferatu Funko Pop R. So that's it, guys. That's what I got this week. And thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. If you think I could do better, hit the thumbs down and leave a comment as to what I can do. And I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.